Welcome to Mega Man ZX Advent Part 8. And in this episode, we are continuing on to getting the Model H. But before we do, we had to get some more energy crystals over the kid so that he could break through. By the way, this does lead to a part in case you're wondering, but we need the pickaxe. And in order for me to get the pickaxe, we are gonna have to come back here a little bit later after we, I think, defeat Uggle and Ogle, I think? Yeah, I have to defeat Uggle and Argoyle, because there is a side quest in the quarry that has that pickaxe. But first, I had to go and look in this door because this guy is here too. I don't know if he has a quest or not, but this guy is here as well, and he is, I think you gotta talk to him twice. I don't know. I'll talk to him a little bit later. But you will have to get Ceratanium from the quarry, and you have to at least beat Argoyle and Uggle in order to do that. So for right now, we'll worry about that for right now, because we gotta open up a good number of spots. I think that is the scrapyard and the control center. We'll have to open up the quarry some other time once we get to that part where we get to the scrapyard. Or was it control center? No, it's scrapyard, yes. So, with that said, I think we could go to the floating islands. There are other places we can go right now, but we'll have to open up some more areas later once we do take care of business. In the floating islands, there is a side quest here. In fact, there is a side quest for a sub-tank. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now. And the reason being, we need to take care of the Mega Man that's here. Not to mention 2 other Mega Men in order for us, actually 2 Pseudoroids, in order for us to even get that side quest completed. So the islands are floating. It seems like nobody's touched the Master Emerald yet. I made that reference. But in this area, this is where, much to my dismay, Rose Spark actually shine. And I say much to my dismay because, well, it's Rose Spark. And as you can already see, that's why I said something this much to my dismay. Jump high, grab Rose Spark again, climb up. And I think we can go the other way. Go, we can just bypass this guy. And watch out for that beam right there. And that beam is going to keep you from jumping, as you can see. And yeah, that's gonna suck having these beams that will stop you from jumping. Okay, I get it, I get it. There's no immunity to these, but for the most part, I did not see that up there, no. I should have killed that first. Okay, let's try that again. You don't have invincibility frames, and there's no immunity for you being prevented from being jumped. At least with Rose Spark, you can actually hang on to the vines. That's the only thing good about this stage. And I wish I could get past that right. Oh, of course you're gonna try to electrocute me. Why wouldn't you, asshole? Alright, that's alright. That's alright. Just hang on to the vines. And I'll have to climb up again to get that. Oh, you mother. Hold on. Let's get this. Let's get this chip first, and then let's destroy these things. Okay, that'll work. So, as you can see, I've been dying a lot, and I'm not doing too well as far as for the dying department, but for the most part, at least I've gotten through most of the game. We're on part 7, for God's sakes. I'm beating it, that's all that matters. So, let's grab... Oh, wait, I thought that was the bottomless pit. You know, if that was, I'd have been really pissed off. Oh, crap. That thing actually hit for a lot. And you know, I really need to fill... I should have filled up my sub-tanks before coming here. That was real dumb of me. And, of course... no... Oh, god damn it! I was trying to say there was no, there was actually no way of me jumping, but of course... Or no energy tank, or energy pellets, sorry, so I can fill up my sub-tanks, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Okay, let's hang on to this vine. And move across. Okay. I'm getting really pissed off now. I'm just gonna take the ground level. Screw it. I don't have time for this. And neither do all of you. I thought there was something interesting up there. You know what? That's really getting on my freaking nerves. Let's hang on to the vine. And I think we could just skip past this part. Go! Go! Just go past me. You can't do anything about that vine. I mean, that cannon. Alright. I don't think there was a boss here. If there was, I probably would have known about it. Alright. Let's move on. Now this part is going to be tough because there's a wind current catching us. And right now we don't have the means to actually go with the wind. So we'll have to keep going forward. And more importantly, the wind's going to start blowing harder, as you can see the leaves going. And the harder the wind blows, the more you're going to get blown right off the cliff. As you can see here. Oh, god damn it. Move! Oh, we went the wrong way! Pass me, no! Damn it. Okay, let's try this again. I guess Cernak will be used for this mission, I suppose. Because, yeah, falling down off of a platform because of wind mechanics really sucks. But don't worry, there is a good side to this. The boss is actually a pussy because he is Harpooya. I know, I disrespect Harpooya, but dude, he's the easiest boss in the Zero series. What more can you actually do? What more can you actually say? I don't know what you're thinking. What about Zero 2? What about Zero 2? He's still a pussy there too. Oh, and by the way, I had to stop because it was 10-minute mark, in case you're wondering. So, let's just try to jump across, and I think we're almost to the boss room. In fact, I think the boss room was right there. This was the part where it was that chip right there that I needed, Voltron or Queen Bee, one of the two. So I'll worry about that later. And I don't have enough energy crystals for that warp point. And yeah, even though Harpooya is a pussy, I still somehow lose to him. Unlike with the very first Zero game where I beat him on the first try. And the only reason I lose to him is because they actually changed some strategies on me. But with that said, stupid. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. I came here looking for booty. And the fact that I didn't play Ash for this is hilarious. But, Meg over here, shut up Meg, will ask you to get 4 ancient artifacts. This is the side quest for the 3rd sub-tank. We can't get it right now because we don't have the means to get those materials. So, with that said, We'll just have to go straight to the boss. I know. There are certain people that could actually say, you could skip some of these. No. I'd rather try to do this as close to the intended way as humanly possible. Says the guy who also, like, secrets breaks certain areas using Buckfire, but still. We're gonna have to stop relying on Buckfire, because even Buckfire can't get through certain sections. Be right back. Okay, that was embarrassing. Anyway, what I was trying to do was clump up here. And unfortunately, we're going to need either Voltron or Buckfire for whatever in the middle over there. So, with that said, I'm going to go into this area here. I can't activate that, because I do not have energy crystals. And we're just gonna go on this platform to meet up with Aeolous.
What's a Model W doing here?
Could this be the source of the gravitational anomaly?
Inescapable destiny. So, you came, Mega Man Model A. But I'll be taking the Model W.
Aeolus, what are you doing collecting Model Ws?
That's a silly question. You call yourself a Mega Man. Yet you don't even know the significance of Model W. You fear what you don't understand, and eliminate what you fear. It's because of foolish people like you that there is conflict.
I don't know what all of that ideological babble was about, but it sounded a lot like a threat.
So it is. In the world I have in mind, there is no place for idiots like you, Mega Man Model A. Your time's up, fool.
Well, if you faced Harpuya, then you should know how this guy works. He has the 3/, obviously, you can jump over that, and I don't know why I didn't. Oh, right, because I was taking too long to Mega Merge. But, here's the thing, I took way too much damage, and I didn't fill up my sub-tank. So, yeah, there's that, too. So, when he starts dashing like that, and he tries to send out these Orbitrons, you might want to get out of the way of those. But there is a blind spot behind Model Aeolus where your lance can actually slash him. Damn it. Okay, let's try this again. I took too many hits and I made too many mistakes on that one. Like taking too long to Mega Merge, for one. And with that, you're supposed to not get hit by this guy, but unfortunately it's hard for me not to get hit because I'm trying to get in close, and that's the thing, this weapon, as effective as it is close range. And I know some of you say use the time bomb. No, and there's a reason why. Again, Chrono Force sucks, so using the time bomb is not necessary, especially when I've already beaten him on the second try.
A woeful miscalculation. To think that I could be bested by a defective. I'll never acknowledge one as ignorant as you, Mega Man. Your time's up, fool. I will right this world's wrongs.
And now we get to see more plot, meaning that Master Albert not only has made multiple Model Ws around the world, but has crafted multiple copies of Model H, Model P, Model X, Model L, and I do believe Model F all over the world, which is how those 4 Mega Men got them. It's not just exclusive to the Mega Men that was, or should I say the Pseudoroids that was given those biometals in the last game. And the same thing goes for Model W. Turns out Slither was pretty much possessed by its power. And not only that, Z and X were like created by him too.
Gray, what's wrong?
Am I a descendant of Albert?
I know it's not easy, but don't let it get to you. That's just some label Albert made up. Try not to think about it.
Yeah.
That Albert guy just used his position as one of the Sage Trinity to do whatever he wanted.
It's true that Albert knew more about technology than anyone. But we had no idea that that was the kind of man he was. We should have known better.
It's okay. I had a feeling something like this might happen. But it feels like there is still some other secret to me and Model A.
And only Albert knows it.
The gravity in the area should normalize momentarily. Head to the next destination.
And with that, well, hold on. I was also checking to see if I was at the 10-minute mark. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the plot thickens. We are literally given exposition to where Albert may have been responsible for the events of the very first game leading up to now. But there's a bigger menace than him. You know, the originator of Model W, which we won't know about because they haven't made a 3rd game. Oh, and by the way, the sound of my voice, I'm not frustrated, folks. It's gotten much more interesting. And one last thing I should mention. Now that we've got Model H, we can now upwards dash and forward dash, meaning we no longer need Buckfire for that anymore. With that said, I'll see you all in the next episode where we go after Model ZX. Or I think we could go after Voltron first, then Model ZX. This is RVman985. Peace out and take care.